Here you go. Here's one with a 9. All right, here's one with a 9, guys. A niche score of 9. So this is actually probably pretty good. So you guys want to do Amazon product research like a pro? Well, guess what? I have a tutorial to show you how I do it with AMZ Scout Pro.
Welcome to the Roughnecks. I'm Rico, your ecom instructor. I'm a software engineer, a military veteran, and a 6-figure ecom seller. I've helped over 400 students on Amazon alone, and thousands more make money online. If you need to know anything about making money, you're gonna find it out right here.
Yo guys, welcome back to the Roughnecks Ecom channel. I am your host, 𝗦𝗧𝗥𝗘𝗚, aka Rico. If it is your first time here, we talk all about how to make money online, offline, and everywhere in between. If that sounds good to you, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you click the little notification bell too, and then get into the free Facebook group below. It's in the description, so I can hook you up with all types of extra knowledge. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into it. Let's talk about Amazon product research, whether you're gonna be going FBA or drop shipping, and why I use AMZ Scout Pro. So I love AMZ Scout Pro, guys. Like, I absolutely love the tool. It's the only product research tool I use for Amazon. I have tried the others, and AMZ Scout Pro has just always worked the best for me. My students use it, they make plenty of money with it. I'm not saying that you can't make money with other tools, but I love AMZ Scout. You know, they have taken care of me. They have made sure that any questions that I have, I can ask them, I can reach out to them whenever. I know how their code works, I know how their algorithm works. You know, for me as a software engineer, I value that, and I know that their software works, and it works very, very well. So they have a whole slew of new features that we're gonna go over, which, you know, I highly recommend to you guys. One chief among them being the niche finder. So if you guys do not know, you know, what you should get into, you can find one on the fly like that. You know, find a product just like that and go with it and be just fine. So, you know, what is product research? You know, some people are like, oh, you know, I've seen videos, but I don't really understand. And, you know, finding products on Amazon can be a daunting task because you want to find things that, you know, most people want to find things that fit inside of a shoebox, and that's it. You know, and that's not necessarily what Amazon product research is all about. You can find products that are, you know, larger or smaller and still be profitable on them. You don't necessarily need to find something that's traditionally, you know, the size of, you know, roughly a shoebox that you can make money off of. There's tons of niches out there. There's tons of products out there, and some off the wall in between things that you would have never thought about that you could sell. And you wouldn't know that unless you had a product research tool that could tell you all the back-end information. You know, how many sales per month, you know, these products are getting, how much revenue is done by the sellers, whether it's, you know, Amazon, but fulfilled by Amazon, or whether it's, you know, merchant fulfilled, is Amazon on the listing, how many reviews, you know, the revenue per reviews, is this a good niche, you know, what's the product score, all types of things. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead, let's jump right into the tutorial. So hopefully this will help you guys out. I'm going to show you plenty of products that you can, you know, source for yourselves and how to use the tool. So let's go.
All right, guys, we are going to be doing Amazon FBA product research with AMZ Scout Pro. This is my favorite tool of all time. Okay, my favorite software tool of all time. It's helped me make so much freaking money. I don't know where I would be without this tool. Not even lying. They don't pay me to say this stuff. Like, without AMZ Scout Pro, I promise you, my Amazon career would have been very, very, very short-lived. Guys, you know, go here, go to AMZScout.net and pick this tool up. You get a free trial. And if you put your email in, they'll send you some hot products. You know, they'll send you things that can help you out, you know, which niches you can get into, so on and so forth. All right. You can get a free trial right here. You can get it for free. I'm going to include a link below. All right. There's going to be a link in the description that you guys can use to get a discount and get a longer trial. So make sure you click that link and use it. I'm trying to hook you guys up. Now, why do I use this tool? Okay, why do I use this as opposed to Jungle Scout and everything else? I'm going to show you why right now. So I have took the liberty of going ahead and searching for a product for you. Tactical backpacks. As you can see here, AMZ Scout Pro is up, and here's, you know, it'll little icon here, little well, in the Android world we would call it like a chat head, but you know, this is, you know, a little icon that shows you the niche score. Okay, and it goes from 1 to 10. 7, pretty decent. You know, it's definitely something that you guys can get into and make some money. All right, so if you click this, once you have it installed, you know, this will pop up, and that way you can just click that and, you know, get all the features, or you can click the tool here, it'll do the same thing. But I mean, it's already right here, so why not? Okay, so there's a buttload of information here, a ton of information. It gives you the results, the average monthly sales of, all the listings, the average sales rank, price, and the average reviews, the saturation score. This is actually really, really nice. Okay. This will tell you, how many other sellers are looking for this, how many other sellers were looking for this particular product, tactical backpacks, and we'll give you a niche score. All right. We'll tell you overall, is this worth it? Yes or no. Okay. Maybe, maybe not. If you click it, it'll bring up, why the overall score is the way that it is. Okay, so here's the result for tactical backpack: 7 out of 10, likely to succeed. Okay, and here is why. The profit is very high. The desired prices are within the $15 to $40 range, which is what most people will recommend selling. For me, I will also sell higher ticket items, but that's when I'm wholesaling, not necessarily when I'm doing FBA. Private label FBA is the margins are higher. I can tell you for a fact that you can get a lot of these backpacks for anywhere between $9 and $15, and you're going to be selling them for $33 to $45. The sales are very nice because this is an evergreen product. It's something that people are going to be using all the time. This isn't something that people are going to pick up and sit down maybe a week later. They are going to be using this because they're going to need to carry items. Students will use this every single day for their bags. I carry a lot of stuff around, for my kids. So I typically will have, a bag with me. So this niche is, it says it's fairly old. This is because sellers have been here for a while. Okay, they've been around for a pretty long time, and it'll also tell you about the competition. To say the competition is very strong. Now it's an unsaturated niche. You're going to be competing with just a few of the top sellers. Some of these listings are very low quality. You guys are going to be able to beat them out with pictures and value. Your title, bullet points, and keywords. Your product descriptions, bullet points, and titles are going to be infinitely better. Amazon is, not going to be on the majority of these, whereas Amazon in the wholesale world, they're typically on a lot of the listings that I'm already on. So you have to compete with Amazon and hope and pray that Amazon runs out of stock, which sometimes happens. Very, very low brand competition. So you're not going to have too many people like 511 jumping on this and beating you out, and you're going to see right here, it's talking about the high average rating. This is, it'll be harder to make a product with better quality. So these, the products themselves are, pretty nice, but the listings are not all that great. So if you can cultivate the listing better, you can beat these guys out. And you're going to need, a good chunk of reviews. There's launch services that you can use, but you don't necessarily, need to do that. PPC is going to be your best friend. And, some of the top sellers here, extremely monopolistic. These guys who have been selling for a while, they do control, some of the, some of the top competition. So let's go ahead and let's check this out. So as you guys can see here, you can also get keywords. You can track this. You can see the profit calculator, the product history. You can find it at Alibaba or Google. So let's say you're like, oh man, I want to get this product, where can I find this anywhere? All right, well, let's go ahead and find tactical backpacks over here at Alibaba. This is pretty awesome. I absolutely love AMZ Scout Pro for this feature alone, is the fact that, if I'm looking for a bag or anything really, if I'm doing product research and I think I found something, I can just click this and boom, it's going to show me, the products on Alibaba, and then I can go ahead and start contacting suppliers. So it makes it a very seamless experience. All right, this is why I like this tool so much. As you can see here, we can sort by a lot of things. We can also get the keywords, for this product. Oh snap, didn't find any keywords, but all right, so this is a goof, but the majority, you will find keywords the majority of the time. So I'm not sure what's up with AMZ Scout Pro right now, but that is besides the point. So sorry guys, but at any rate, let's go ahead and let's dive into it and see how this tool is helping us. Now, as far as AMZ Scout goes, it'll err on the side of caution. So the estimates are a little bit lower, but I prefer that because I need realistic numbers. I need to know, that what I'm getting into is going to be the right thing, that I can compete and I can make my money. as you can see here, just like AMZ Scout was saying, the number of reviews is pretty high. This may or may not be a product I would get into, but based on, you know, the niche tracker, you could get in here and do very well. You just have to cultivate a better listing, and you're going to need to be able to hit that PPC hard right off the bat. Okay, a good launch strategy in PPC will definitely help you. As you can see here, like, let's go by number of reviews. You know, these guys right here at the top, you know, they have a lot of reviews. They're making a good chunk of change. They've been around for a very long time, you know, but as you can see here, these people have 42 reviews, you know, and you don't necessarily need a lot of reviews to make money. Like Rebo, this one has 42 reviews, they're doing 5,000, 52, they're doing 4,000, 41, you know, they're doing $7,000 a month. So, you know, you don't need a ton of reviews to make money. You can do just fine, but, you know, you do have to be careful of, you know, the people with the highest number of reviews. You know, and then right here you can see, you know, the revenue per review. You know, these people are making roughly $54 per review. It's not bad. You know, you can see their rating, you know, and the LQS, which is the quality score. You know, it's not bad. You know, it's this right here, 90. You know, obviously the niche history, you know, you can track it and see, like, is it going up, going down? You know, your seller, is it going to be FBA or, you know, Amazon or merchant fulfilled perhaps? You know, obviously your revenue, the estimated sales, you know, the net margin, fees, price, you know, and the sales ranking. But let's say that, you know, you don't want to search something. Let's say you're like, oh man, you know, I don't want to, you know, do any product research. I have no idea what to look for, because it is an art, right? You know, it is, you know, somewhat of an art, and you are going to have to, you know, be mindful of that. You're going to have to put in, you know, the extra effort to find those products. So let's just say we want to find something else. You know, I'll just, you know, we'll just toss something in there. Unicorn, party supplies. There we go. Yeah, my daughter loves unicorns. All right, so let's go ahead. You know, the tool's coming. You can, you know, click here, it'll bring everything up. All right, so as you can see here, the saturation score is pretty high. You know, not necessarily pretty. A lot of other sellers are checking this out, but, you know, they may not have gotten into the game just yet. So you could potentially come in and do something. As you can see here, the reviews aren't super high as you go down the list. You know, there's still people making money. As you go down, like, people are making money for a while, you know, like the top, what is this? This is seller number 34. These people are making money, you know, all the way through. You know, like, it's not like no one's making any money on the first page. Some are making more money than others, but you can come in and you know, make some decent scratch. This has a niche score of 8. All right. Why does it have a niche score of 8? Let's take a look. You know, desired pricing range, very high margins. And here we go. You're very likely to succeed. You know, it's an older niche, but you know, it's unsaturated, have low quality listings, very few Amazon sellers, very low top brand competition. There's, you know, I wouldn't say you need tons and tons of reviews, but, you know, I mean, it's an orange, so you might be okay. Now this, you know, the red, monopolistic, you know, monopolistic is, you know, obviously not something that you want to see, but, you know, the sellers are not, you know, they're not as strong as they would be in a tactical backpack. So, you know, you can see the number of reviews here. Let's go ahead. Let's set this up. Like, you know, they're obviously not in the thousands. You know, the reviews are still a little bit high, but as you can see here, these people only have 77, you know, reviews, and, you know, they're doing almost 20,000 in revenue, you know, each month. People have 80, they're doing 5,600. So there's money to be made. You guys don't necessarily have to worry about, you know, not being able to make anything, you know, make any money here. This person has 21 reviews and they're making $11,000, you know, doing 11 grand in revenue. So that's something that you need to, you know, keep in mind. You know, it's not bad, you know. And then of course, here's the estimated revenue. You know, so things are looking good. People are making money, like I said before. All right, you don't necessarily need something that fits inside of like a shoebox. That's what everyone keeps saying. They're like, oh, you need to find something that fits inside of a shoebox. You know, you don't necessarily want that. You might want to think outside of the box, you know, no pun intended, where you find all types of things, you know, things that other people may not. And if you don't have that, then guess what? You know, you can use the niche idea, you know. So AMZ Scout takes, you know, takes the you know, Amazon data, amalgamates it, and then will put out put out ideas for you. So it's like, hey, if you're a little confused on what to search for, using the niche idea is a good way to kind of see what products you could look for. Not necessarily what products you're going to be selling, because you could sell any of these and do pretty well, but you also want to use it as a tool to get ideas. All right, so obviously other people have been looking for this product, but the niche score is fairly decent at a 7. So you could come in and do well. All right, you're gonna have to be crafty with your listings, but you can come in and make money. This right here isn't necessarily a product I would come in and sell, just because I would have to do a little bit more on the front end. With my launch strategy, I'd have to spend a little bit more money in order to break in, but I could do it if I wanted to spend, which me, I don't. I'm very, very cheap when it comes to breaking new products into the market. I try to do everything the proper way, so that way I'm relying on more organic traffic than anything else to keep my ACoS down, which is the acquired cost of sale. All right, gender reveal party supplies. So I'm like, oh, maybe I don't like that product. Maybe I'm not ready for it. Here you go. Here's one with a 9. All right, here's one with a 9, guys. A niche score of 9. So this is actually probably pretty good. I don't know why I just gave you guys this one, but as you can see here, the number of reviews are not that high. People are making a few $1,000s. This is something that you guys can break into probably fairly easily, actually, because guess what? Gender reveals are also all the rage right now. I'm pretty sure plenty of people who are talking about they need to they need to have a gender reveal party, and we're going to do it this way and this way and this way. So guess what? You can jump on this and make yourself some money. Thank you AMZ Scout Pro for this wonderful gift. I might actually do this one. So as you can see here, there's people making money all the way down. Okay, people are making money from top to bottom. Sales are pretty strong. Net margin is pretty good. Fees, all right, it's not bad. The reviews, reviews are, I typically like reviews to be under like 175 or so, maybe 200 for an FBA product, and this kind of meets that. But as you can see here, most of the sellers don't even have 100 reviews, and they're still making money. They're not, making a ton in revenue. They're not doing massive amounts. But remember, you don't need just one product. You can have multiple products, especially, with something like this. This is probably going to be a very cheap product to pick up. This isn't something that you're going to be breaking the bank for. But if you don't believe me, let's look at Alibaba and see. Let's find out. Here's a carton of, party favors. Here's lollipops at 40 cents a unit. Cartons of, supplies here. And what is this? Candy whistles and all types of stuff. So all these gender reveal things, this is just actually crazy. We got all this stuff. But yeah, so at any rate, you can find all these things and these party favors and whatever else, and go for it. So again, the revenue looks pretty good. The number of reviews, not too crazy. The reviews are actually very, very low compared to the money that's being made. And then the revenue per review, you can take a look here. This dude only has 31 reviews, but doing $6,000 in rev every month. Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
So let's take a look at the niche score and see why. Very high margins, desired prices, very high sales. The niche is old. It's unsaturated. They have low quality listings, very few Amazon sellers, which is nice. No top brands, very few reviews. Yeah, you can get sales with just, with no reviews probably. And, you won't compete with a ton of strong sellers. And the, sales rating is, not too bad. So this is definitely something that you can get into. I do highly recommend using the niche idea, just roll the dice and see what you can find. The average number of reviews is 46. Super low, super freaking low. I would definitely go for it. Average monthly sales around 150 something. This person's doing has a roughly 185 sales per month, and they're doing almost 4,000 in revenue with just 9 reviews. I mean, think about that. These people just came out a month ago. They're doing okay. You know, they probably have a pretty decent margin. I'd venture to say, you know, maybe 50, 60% even, if they're not doing a ton of PPC. There, you know, that could be you guys. You guys could be making an extra like $1,800 a month in straight profit, you know, for doing this. And I know it's not, you know, all glamorous where you guys are like, oh, I want to do $20,000, $30,000 a month, but you have to think of it in terms like this. You know, not everyone is going to make, you know, $20,000 profit per product. You know, you do you know, you do need to work at it. Okay, you do need to put in, you know, the effort and make that happen. And I know it really stinks, but you know, this is the way Amazon works, and AMZ Scout Pro is the perfect tool to kind of show you that and help you out. So that's how you would go about doing your FBA product research. You know, it doesn't have to be anything, you know, in a shoebox. Like I showed you guys, you know, tactical backpacks do very well, and that doesn't fit inside of a shoebox. So, you know, if you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. If you guys need any product suggestions or something like that, you know, I can help you out. Please check out AMZ Scout. You know, it's a great tool. I highly recommend it to all of you guys, obviously, because I use it and it helps me make my money, helps my students make their money. You know, make sure you get into the free Facebook group. Click the link below. Make sure you get the free ebook. That's also down there in the description. And yeah, so with that being said, man, make sure you guys are safe. If you can't be safe, at least, you know, if you can't be smart, be safe. And I'll check you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.